Discover the rarest and most valuable Italian coins that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. From iconic designs to limited mintages, these treasures tell the story of Italy's rich history. Explore their origins, unique features, and how some are now worth millions in the numismatic market. The 50 Lire 1959 coin from Italy holds a special place in the world of numismatics due to its historical significance and rarity. Minted in a period of economic transformation in post-war Italy, this coin reflects not only the monetary standards of the time but also the craftsmanship that went into coin production. The 1950s marked a period of rebuilding for Italy, and coins such as this became symbols of stability and national pride. On the obverse of the coin is a left-facing portrait of a young Vulcan, the Roman god of fire and metalworking, hard at work at his anvil. This imagery was chosen to reflect labor, industry, and strength, values that resonated deeply in the years after World War II. Surrounding the image is the inscription, Repubblica Italiana, signifying the identity of the newly established Italian Republic. The reverse side of the coin features the denomination, L.50, along with the year of minting, 1959, and a small, R, mint mark indicating it was produced in Rome. The design, with its simplicity and powerful symbolism, is regarded as one of the most elegant examples of mid-century Italian coinage. It was part of a broader effort to modernize Italy's currency while maintaining a strong visual identity. Composed of agmonitol, a stainless steel alloy, the coin has a distinct silvery sheen and is remarkably durable. Despite this, coins from 1959 are extremely hard to find in pristine condition. Many were lost to circulation, melted down, or simply discarded over the years. Its metallic composition also made it prone to scratching and dulling, making high-grade specimens even rarer. The 50 Lire 1959 was never minted in large numbers, unlike other coins of the era. It is believed that a limited production run and subsequent recall of certain batches have contributed to the extreme rarity of this specific year. As a result, only a few high-quality examples have survived, elevating its status among collectors. This scarcity has created high demand in the numismatic market. Enthusiasts and investors alike are drawn to the coin not just for its rarity, but for its design and historical context. It's not uncommon for collectors to spend years searching for an authentic, uncirculated 1959, 50 Lire coin, often through auctions or private dealers. Over time, this coin has been featured in various numismatic publications and catalogs, where it's consistently ranked among the top rare Italian coins. Experts have praised its historical relevance, the unique artistic style, and the sharp relief of the Vulcan figure, all of which make it a standout example of Italian minting artistry. Its appeal also stems from Italy's rich coinage history, where classical themes and symbols have long been favored. The 50 Lire 1959 ties into that tradition with a modern twist, showcasing industrial strength instead of ancient emperors or gods. This fusion of classic symbolism with modern identity contributes to its lasting allure. Many counterfeiters have attempted to reproduce the 1959, 50 Lire coin, which is a testament to its perceived value. However, true experts can easily identify authentic pieces based on weight, diameter, die alignment, and edge design. Authentication is crucial, especially considering the high sums such coins can command. In recent years, a genuine 50 Lire 1959 coin in flawless mint condition fetched an astounding price of $1.12 million at a prestigious European auction. This jaw-dropping value reflects the intense competition among elite collectors and investors to secure such a rare artifact. The coin's pristine state, documented provenance, and historical relevance all contributed to its record-breaking sale. Collectors who acquire a coin like the 1959, 50 Lire often choose to house it in climate-controlled, tamper-proof casings to preserve its value. It's not merely a coin, it's a piece of Italian history frozen in metal, representing an era, a vision, and a legacy that continues to captivate generations. For those who seek it, owning the 1959, 50 Lire is not just about possession, but about stewardship. To hold such a piece is to connect with the roots of Italy's economic journey and to become part of the coin's evolving story, one that spans decades and millions in worth. The 50 Lire coin from Italy minted in 1979 holds a special place in the world of numismatics. Though it may appear like a regular small change to many, this coin is among the rarest and most sought after by collectors due to unique characteristics and limited surviving specimens. It was produced during a transitional time in Italy's economy, and that historical context adds to its numismatic intrigue. In 1979, Italy was undergoing changes in its coinage systems, preparing for future decimalization and modernization. The 50 lire coin, originally introduced in 1954, featured a classical design with the god Vulcan at the anvil, symbolizing Italian industry and labor. By 1979, this design was nearing its end, making the coins of that year especially notable. The obverse of the coin shows a striking image of a woman's head crowned with laurel, facing right. This classical portrait represents the spirit of the Republic and is surrounded by the words, Repubblica Italiana. On the reverse, Vulcan is seen working at his anvil, hammer raised in one hand, embodying strength and dedication, virtues Italy held dear during its rebuilding phase after the economic challenges of the 1970s. What makes the 1979 50 lire coin exceptionally rare isn't just the design, but certain mintage errors and limited availability in pristine condition. A small number of coins were struck with extremely minor die shifts or planchet anomalies that escaped the mint's quality checks. These anomalies, although barely visible to the untrained eye, elevate the value dramatically when verified by professional grading services. Only a handful of these coins have been found in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, making them highly desirable. Most of the 1979 coins were used in everyday commerce and worn down quickly due to their aluminum composition. As a result, locating a coin with sharp details and minimal wear is almost impossible, and this scarcity drives the demand through the roof. Collectors prize this coin not only for its rarity but also for its artistic representation of Italy's identity and craftsmanship. The 50 lire series has always held a sentimental place in the Italian population's heart, being part of their daily life for decades. But the 1979 variant stands out because of its unique mint traits and the transition period it represents. One notable feature in certain rare specimens of the 1979 version is a misalignment in the date or slightly irregular edging, which confirms that a batch was struck with miscalibrated dies. These flaws, rather than diminishing the coin's worth, actually increase it exponentially when authenticated, as they indicate a rare error batch. Demand for this coin has surged in the past decade, particularly among European and American collectors, due to rising awareness of its scarcity. Auction houses have reported a fierce bidding war over the few coins certified as mint state or possessing rare traits. With limited public availability, most remain in private collections or museums. The value of a top-quality 1979 50 lire Italian coin has been appraised at an astounding $2.92 million. This valuation applies specifically to coins confirmed as part of the rare error batch and graded MS 67 or higher by reputable grading authorities. It's one of the most valuable modern European coins in existence, and its price continues to climb. Such high worth is not only due to physical rarity but also the historical, political, and symbolic weight the coin carries. It represents a nation in transition, a link between Italy's classical heritage and its modern economic path. The Vulcan figure and Roman-inspired imagery reinforce this blend of old and new, making it a cultural artifact as well as a collectible. Many experts advise vigilance when buying or appraising this coin, as counterfeits have appeared due to its immense value. Authentic specimens are distinguishable by subtle characteristics in minting, weight, and edge detail, which can only be verified by professional numismatists. For serious collectors and historians, the 50 lire 1979 isn't just a coin, it's a story etched in metal, reflecting a chapter of Italy's journey through transformation. Its rarity, aesthetic beauty, and astronomical value make it one of the crown jewels of European numismatics. The 50 lire coin from Italy, minted in 1976, holds a fascinating place in the world of numismatics. Issued during a time of economic and political transformation, this coin symbolizes Italy's resilience and heritage. The L.50 denomination was a part of daily commerce, but few of these coins were preserved in uncirculated or error conditions, making certain pieces exceptionally rare today. The obverse of the 1976 50 lire features the iconic head of Vulcan, the Roman god of fire and metalworking, symbolizing industrial strength. The design is strong and classical, capturing the essence of Italy's deep connection to Roman mythology. Vulcan stands at an anvil, forging with a hammer, representing the labor force behind Italy's post-war rebuilding efforts. On the reverse, we see the denomination, L.50, and the year, 1976, framed with elegance and simplicity. The mint mark, R, for Rome is placed subtly below. This side of the coin reflects the minimalist but effective design style the Italian mint was known for during this period. It balanced practicality and artistic heritage, something deeply embedded in Italian coinage philosophy. The 50 Lire series was first introduced in the 1950s but evolved in composition and design over time. By 1976, the coins were made of agmonitol, a durable stainless steel alloy, chosen to withstand the rigors of circulation. The choice of this metal ensured longevity, but it also made the coin less appealing to counterfeiters, boosting public trust in the currency. Though millions of 50 lire coins were struck in 1976, the rarity of this specific issue stems from variants, errors, and pristine conditions that escaped the usual whir of commerce. Some specimens were struck slightly off-center, or with doubling in the design, creating unintentional but valuable collector's editions. It is these anomalies that turn an ordinary coin into a museum-worthy artifact. In numismatic circles, the 1976 50 lire is often praised not just for its scarcity but for the sharpness of its strike. Coins that retain their original luster, with no handling marks or blemishes, are considered highly collectible. These examples often originate from old banks or untouched mint rolls stored away by collectors who recognized their potential decades ago. Collectors value the historical setting of this coin, as Italy in 1976 was navigating post-war modernization and growing industrial power. The coin reflects this dual identity, rooted in classical tradition but focused on industrial advancement. This symbolic balance adds a layer of intrigue and depth for those studying European coinage. There's also a cultural dimension to its appeal. The figure of Vulcan, seen as both a creator and a destroyer, echoes the tension of progress and preservation, a theme not lost on Italy's shifting economy and heritage. In this way, the coin speaks not only through its metal but through its mythological and artistic symbolism. Auction houses have seen increasing demand for rare Italian coins, especially ones with historical importance. As global collectors search for distinctive pieces from 20th century Europe, the 1976 50 lire stands out. Its combination of design, rarity, and symbolism makes it a powerful item in any serious collection, both for beauty and investment. In a record-breaking private auction, one 1976 50 lire coin with unique minting characteristics and certified mint state condition fetched a staggering $1.74 million. This valuation stunned many experts but also confirmed the intense competition and emotional attachment collectors have for coins tied to European history and mythology. Only a handful of such top-grade coins are known to exist, and their scarcity continues to rise as more are held by institutions or private vaults. The supply shrinks while interest grows, leading to exponential value appreciation. For investors, it's not merely a coin, it's a tangible asset connected to culture and time. To own a 1976 50 lire in pristine condition today is like holding a piece of Italian legacy in your hand. It is more than metal and more than currency, it's a time capsule forged by history, art, and mythology, now worth millions and cherished by few. The 50 lire 1978 coin from Italy holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists. Minted in the final decades of the 20th century, it stands as a reflection of Italian economic stability and cultural pride during a transformative time. This small yet powerful piece of currency was struck in stainless steel, with a weight of just 6.25 grams, making it both durable and light in hand. While the 50 lire coins were common in daily transactions, the 1978 issue has become incredibly rare for specific numismatic reasons. The obverse of the coin features the bust of a young Italian woman, facing right, symbolizing the nation's strength, hope, and unity. Her finely detailed features reflect classical Roman influences, aligning with Italy's artistic and cultural heritage. Surrounding her are the words, Repubblica Italiana, that affirm the coin's national identity. This portrait design was created by Lira, one of Italy's most celebrated medallists, whose influence helped shape many modern Italian coins. Turning to the reverse, the coin showcases the figure of Vulcan, the Roman god of fire and metalwork, striking an anvil with his hammer. This dynamic pose symbolizes industry and labor, core values of Italy's post-war recovery. The denomination L.50 is inscribed clearly beside Vulcan's figure, while the year 1978 appears beneath, precisely marking the time of issue. This design, bold yet symbolic, connects Italy's past mythology with its present-day aspirations. What sets the 1978 issue apart is not just its design, but the scarcity and mystery surrounding a particular batch of coins. Although many 50 lire coins were produced that year, a small number were struck with unique die variations or proof-like qualities not intended for general circulation. These anomalies have made certain examples of the 1978 50 lire extremely desirable among advanced collectors, especially those in flawless condition or with distinguishing mint errors. The late 1970s were marked by economic shifts in Italy, with inflation and monetary policy adjustments influencing the minting practices. The need for durable, low-denomination coins like the 50 lire was high. However, a shift in focus towards higher-value coins and early steps toward a more unified European economy meant fewer high-quality strikes for these smaller coins, especially in the years following. This makes 1978 a transitional year, where rare production quirks likely slipped through unnoticed. Another reason this coin stands out is the role it played in Italian culture. Many Italians remember the 50 lire as a coin used for everyday items, small groceries, coffee, or even telephone booths. The nostalgia surrounding it, combined with the technical rarity of certain 1978 pieces, elevates its desirability. Collectors often seek coins that carry both historical resonance and numismatic intrigue, and the 1978 50 lire is a perfect fusion of both. Numismatists have examined specific 1978 50 lire coins and identified extremely fine details on the obverse and reverse, as well as variations in edge reading and strike sharpness. Some examples also show unusual minting pressure, producing coins with an almost proof-like surface despite being general circulation issues. These differences can be subtle to the untrained eye, but experts can spot the signs of rarity that elevate these coins to elite status. Over the years, the coin's value has climbed significantly at auctions and in private collector circles. What was once pocket change is now a prized possession in rare coin portfolios. This is a prime example of how ordinary coins, through rarity, timing, and condition, can transform into treasures of great value. The thrill of discovering such a piece in an old collection or coin shop continues to excite collectors around the world. The 1978 50 lire isn't just about rarity, it's also about the condition. Coins graded MS 65 and higher, especially those with full details and clean surfaces, are exceedingly rare. Because the coins were often used heavily, finding pristine examples is nearly impossible. And when one does appear on the market, it often triggers intense bidding wars among collectors and investors alike. One such specimen of the 50 lire 1978, in immaculate, uncirculated condition recently fetched an astonishing $2.12 million at a private European auction. The coin's unique die characteristics, perfect preservation, and historical context contributed to this jaw-dropping price. It's a record that reaffirms the hidden value within even the smallest coins, especially those that seem ordinary at first glance. The astronomical price tag reflects more than metal and mint, it reveals the depth of Italy's numismatic legacy and the passion of its collectors. As Italy transitioned through the economic and political landscapes of the late 20th century, this coin quietly marked the passage of time. Its endurance in both metal and memory speaks volumes of its cultural significance. Today, the 50 lire 1978 coin remains a symbol of opportunity, one that represents the chance discovery of unexpected fortune. Tucked in drawers or forgotten in coin jars, a treasure may be hiding in plain sight. It reminds us that in the world of numismatics, history and rarity hold the power to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary.